Hello my friends, this is Tutagamon. Welcome to another one of my benchmark videos. In this video we are going to see the performance of a single GTX 1070 in Mafia 3. As always, this is a digital recording which is done on an external recorder. So what you will see in this video will be pure performance. For this benchmark I am using a Core i5 2500 which is overclocked for this benchmark at 4.8 GHz. There we are. The system has 16 GB of memory and the graphics card is a single GTX 1070 KFA2 EX model. Latest force were installed and it is overclocked, so it will be boosting to 2 GHz or thereabout. I'm going to use fraps to measure frame rate data, frame rate performance, and we will see the result in this file and some analysis at the end of the video. So let me launch the game and let's Okay, I'm not starting the benchmark just yet. I'm going to show you the options first and we will continue. 1080p resolution, uncapped frame rate, and I'm using the global quality preset at high. This is the highest preset, so everything else belongs to this preset. And now that this is out of the way, I'm starting the benchmark.
You sure this is how you want to play this?
Last thing they're gonna expect is an attack from the water. You head back round to the row. Stay with the car. I'll meet you over there when this is done.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, Ellis. Here in a bit, this will all be behind us.
How many men we sending?
2 teams. One's gonna hit the bar, the other's going after Perlis. Boss says if we have to
Papa
burn down
Legba,
Mr.
open the
Harrow's
gate for me.
center, we're doing it. Ain't stopping till that man's dead.
Him, Ellis, and the other one. Lincoln Clay. He's the one. This time you won't get away from us. Got your ass now. Motherfuckers over here! Boom, boom, motherfucker!
Pull up behind me! Motherfucker! Ask me, Pete!
Getting low! Reloading, cover me! Watch out! Getting low! Shit! I'm taking cover! You want
Wait! Feeling like 10 miles of bad road.
I'll take much more. He's killing us!
Target practice starts now.
Watch out! Where to go?
He got hit I'm hit!
Let me at this fucker!
We ain't your people, cocksucker!
Should have killed me when you had the chance, asshole!
First,
Just had to start something.
Sammy's boys in here! Kill him!
Prepare the day you'll die!
Time to reload!
He can't hit me sooner than short. Burn that motherfucker! Motherfuckers over here! You won't let me move! Throw a Molotov! I'll hit one in his ear! We got a firebomb! We got a firebomb! Use the numbers! He can't hit me from here! Shit! Jim! I'm throwing a Molotov!
coming this way.
Oh, shit! Shit! He's over here! He can't hit me from here!
Looks like he's gone. So I call
Make
this a win.
sure he's gone.
No excuses!
Tear this place apart! Coming at me hard! I'm taking cover! Out of bullets! Gonna reload! Thank Christ he's gone. We ain't stopping till we find you, bruh! Watch out!
Getting behind some
Motherfuckers over here!
Stab him!
Don't let me die like this. I'm out in front! I see him! Shit! I'm taking cover! Don't think about it! Shoot him!
About fucking time.
There's the day you'll die!
Always gotta get you out of trouble, don't I?
You hold?
I am. How'd it go with Vulcan?
We came to an understanding. He stayed dead, and I'd let him. Let's get back to Sammy's.
Can't even tell you how happy Pops is gonna be. Man, this shit with the Haitians has been weighing on him.
But with them out the way, things will calm down. Go back to the way they should be.
Been telling him for months we needed to do something like this, but Pops, I don't know. Sometimes I think he's lost the taste for this shit.
Just because a man don't rush to violence don't mean he lost something.
I know, just makes me wonder what happens after, you know?
No, I don't know. Explain it to me.
Don't matter if it's a bullet or the hand of God. We all go sometime, right?
I suppose. But Ellis, we don't need to talk about...
Damn, you're scratching the paint!
Anyway, as I was saying, I suppose. But Ellis, we don't need to talk about...
I pray that Pops outlives the both of us. But if he doesn't, every motherfucker in the hollow's gonna be looking to us or gunning for us. Just saying we gotta be ready when that day comes.
Yeah, well, that's not something we gotta worry about right now. So just cool it with your grand plans, all right?
Yeah, all right. Scratching the paint.
And this is the end of the benchmark. Now let's see the interesting stuff. First of all, the frame rate, it was 80 frames per second, not too bad. It was a quite heavy game when it came out, but the 1070 does not seem to have any problem running it. Frame rate is very good, and overall the frame times are also good, but there are a few spikes here and there. That is to be expected, of course. It is a complex game, and we see some CPU limits here at the end of the run. The rest of the run was okay. GPU usage is at 99%, so I guess we are okay. CPU usage is very high, as you can see. a lot of games lately seem to have a very good usage of all 4 cores, and that's why an old CPU like the 2500 can actually run games to this day. Here at the end the CPU is completely at 100%. That's why we have a CPU limit here. That is crazy. It is a 4.8 GHz CPU. Nonetheless, it may be old, but it is quite fast anyhow. CPU temps, RAM usage at 5.1 gigabytes, power of the card at 90%, quite heavy. GPU temps are okay. The core clock is indeed at 2 GHz. It loses a few megahertz here and here. Not a big deal, however. 2 gigabytes of video RAM used. This seems to be a very steady number. I have seen this kind of video RAM usage in all my benchmarks, on the 970, on the 7950. And let's see what a FLA calculator can show us. I will have a look to the newer version later. So according to the calculator, the real perceivable performance would be closer to 63 frames per second, which is still not bad. Average frame rate at 12.43, not too much variability, not too much stuttering. It could be a little better, however, but I think that this is the CPU doing and not the GPU. Frame rate graph again above 60 frames per second throughout the run. Frame times chart, not the smoothest you have seen. There are quite a few spikes, as was on in MSI Afterburner. It is more evident here. But still the game is quite playable. You don't actually feel these frame time spikes. Time spent beyond 16.7 milliseconds is only 3.3%. That means that the game can be actually run at 60 frames per second absolutely without no problem. Time spent graph seems to be okay. The lower the frame times, the higher the graph. Very few are very late. The percentile graph for 16.80 milliseconds we see that we are at the 97th percentile. All this area is very smooth, a little bit of lag in this area, no problem, and the same goes for the frame times chart. The vast majority of the frame times are below 16 milliseconds. Very good performance. Okay, my friends, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care.